So yes, in the last class we have discussed about the incomplete dominance, codominance, genetics, okay, and we also discussed about the pleiotropy and the complementary gene. You remember? So in the complementary gene, can you tell me what is the meaning of complementary gene?
Oh, complementary gene. Both. Okay, so it's a gene where
It means
it's
for a single character, two alleles should be present.
two dominant alleles should be present.
Okay, suppose if I say purple color, so purple color in a Lathyrus
It's
odoratus, which is a sweet pea. So in the Lathyrus odoratus, purple color only coming from P, or it should
P.
contain other allele too.
Yeah, PP or CC.
Yeah, so it means
Capital C.
other. Yes, this capital C should be there. Then only it can show purple. Suppose
Hmm.
if there is a PP, but there is a small c, then
It's white. It's white.
yeah. So it means two alleles are required to complement the effect of each other. Then only it can show the real character. And
Yes.
it has seen that in the like we have seen that this thing in the sweet pea, and sweet pea name is the Lathyrus odoratus.
Hmm.
Lathyrus odoratus.
Always. Yes.
Okay, so here Mendel performed various experiment. Okay, so but at that time his experiment was not published. Okay, why is it so? Why his work was not published? Any guesses? Because his work was completely based on the mathematical tools and the statistical
Hmm.
analysis. We have just seen the mathematics and the genetics, right? That
Yeah.
crossing. And
Hmm.
at that time, in the 1865, communication was not so easy, isn't
Yeah.
it? So
Hmm.
Mendel unable to publish his experiment and the work because
Hmm.
communication was not so easy, and his work was based on the mathematical tool, which is quite unacceptable for the contemporaries, his friends, okay, and the other
Hmm.
people. So completely, I mean, communication. We can say communication was not so easy at that time, okay.
Hmm.
So can we say Mendel work at that time was published, right? Like at that time, or it took some time to get published?
It took some
It took
time to
some
get
time.
published.
Okay. Yes. So it means in 1865, communication was not so easy. First step. Actually, you know
Mm.
it very well. Like for a single character, how many allele we have to take?
One.
Two.
Two, 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 two. Yeah, yeah.
But
Dominant
at
recessive.
yes, but at that time they consider as a for a single character there is a one gene.
Yeah.
And people say that like only half of the gene is going, half of the gene is going, and then we are becoming complete. But actually we have already the two now for one character, so it means only
Yeah.
one of them is coming. So that's why his concept was last like
Was flawed.
these factors were stable and discrete unit control the character, but that is not acceptable for the other people. They said that no,
Mhm.
these are not discrete, okay, like
Mhm.
these are not in the pair. So that's
His
why
perception was flawed, right?
yes, yeah, so factor was a discrete unit like 111, but their friend and their contemporaries they didn't
Agree with
accept
him.
that, okay. So that's why we can say factors are the discrete unit. So Mendel work was not published. What is the reason for that? Can you tell me?
Because the communication took a lot of time, and some of his
See,
fellow people,
one second, one
his
second.
his friends disagree with him.
Okay. 1865 he performed all the experiment, but till 1900 his work was remain unpublished.
Hmm.
Nobody accepted his work. So what is the reason for that? First thing,
Because
communication was not so easy at that time.
yeah,
Second,
and his perception of like how he conducted his experiment was wrong.
no, 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 he was not wrong. He was not wrong.
No, his perception, like, okay, the half gene plus one equals
He
one.
used he used mathematical tools and the
Oh,
statistical
yeah,
analysis,
yeah, yeah, that
and
statistical
which is
analysis.
unacceptable for the biology people. Like how can you
Mm.
use the maths in the biology? That's why, right? And he used factors mean gene as a discrete unit. factor as a discrete unit. It means 1, 2, 3, 4 number. But many people say that factors are not discrete units. Actually, it is only one and half of the character is going. No, it means all. It means instead of that half, we have the two set for the single character. So one is going in the gametes, right? Many
So
people say
factor
that
discrete unit.
yes, factors are the factors means gene. The gene are the discrete units, na? Like if
Hmm.
I say a tall, so tall means we have a capital T and capital T, and one of them is going into the gamete, right? Like this.
Yeah.
But with that, those people think that tall, so tall means there is a capital T. So it means some of the character is going in this gamete and some of the going in this gamete. Is it possible?
No.
So that's why this is not possible. Actually, we have the payo. So, but they were not accepted because like actually Mendel also couldn't provide the any physical proof, right? I'm really sorry. Yes,
It's
Mendel
okay.
couldn't provide any physical proof for the existence of these factor, right?
Nope.
Okay.
It's too
So
small.
yes, so that's why. In 1900, it remained unpublished, but in 1900, three scientists came, okay, and their name were Deveries, Correns, Carens, and Karmark. We can say it's a Takamak, Kamak. So they rediscovered the Mendel's law because at that time there was a like discovery, or there was discovery of the microscope. So they saw all these things. So after so many years, they found the same result as of Mendel. So these three scientists discovered the Mendel or rediscovered the Mendel's law, the same laws.
Rediscovered.
So rediscovered. So Mendel was right or wrong?
Wrong.
If you right,
Rediscovered. Why would they have to discover it again if it was right?
he was right, but his work was unpublished. So that's why these three scientists rediscovered those Mendel's law. Ki Mendel was right.
Oh, okay.
Discovered, not published, I am saying. Okay, so
Okay.
rediscovered means Mendel was completely right, but because of the lack of communication, because of lack of education, like and lack of all the instruments like microscopes, so they didn't publish that. But in 1900, these three scientists found that Mendel was completely right, because we are working on that and we are also finding out the same result which was given by the Mendel in 1865. So Mendel was completely right, huh? And very much genius. That's why right now he is father of genetics, because without any instrument, without any technology, he gave this same thing, which is given by the new scientist with new generation in 1900. Isn't it a big achievement?
Mm-hmm.
If you are giving today's any theory, and after 100 years someone is giving the same theory, so it means that person is more advanced now than you, but still he is giving the same theory. It means you are more genius,
Mm-hmm.
because he is giving the same theory which was already given by you 100 years back.
Mm-hmm.
So it means you are the father of that theory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, getting or not?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So finally, these three scientists saw that the chromosome, because that time we usually call the genes as a factor. But
Mm-hmm.
after in 1900, we know that like we have a nucleus, we have chromosome, and in these chromosome we have 23 pair of chromosome, and then we have the DNA, right? And we have the DNA, like gene also. A part of DNA is called gene. Am I right?
Yes.
So because of this, so we found the same result. Any doubt in this?
Mm-mm.
Okay, you know it very well. I told you about one thing. You remember I told you like there is a homologous pair of chromosome. There is a variation. You
Mm-hmm.
remember?
Yeah.
Variation, and like homologous, there is a synapses. They are coming closer. They are exchanging the material.
Yeah. It's half mother, half father, or like partial
Yeah,
mother, partial father.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's why grandfather and grandmother character are coming in the baby.
Uh
I
huh. Uh
told
huh.
you.
Uh huh. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I remember. I remember.
so this is known as a chromosomal theory of inheritance. Chromosomal
Oh.
theory. So this chromosomal theory of inheritance, he says that how the variations are coming, how character are exchanging the thing. So a chromosomal theory of inheritance. So it was given by the Sutton and Boveri. Scientist name was Walter Sutton and Theodore Theodore Boveri. Okay, so independently they give the postulated in 19 they gave a postulate in 1902. Okay, so they found that the behavior of chromosome is completely same as the Mendelian factor. See, just tell me, we have the genes means allele in pairs, and chromosomes are also in pair, yes or no?
Yeah.
So chromosomes are also in pair, and within the chromosome we have DNA, and in the DNA we have gene, and gene are represented by allele. So both are same, yes or no? I mean
Yeah.
both have same character. So can we say both gene and chromosome occur in pairs?
Mm-hmm.
So but genes and chromosomes are same.
No, I mean not really.
Of course, no. Chromosome
No,
is
but
very much big. Inside the chromosome there is a DNA, and inside the DNA there is a gene, and gene is represented by like this. But they have similarity in the
but you
characters.
can't. Okay, but a gene is not the same thing as a chromosome.
Yes, but both are remain
No.
as a is a pairs na character similarity. I am saying,
Okay, yeah.
like you are living in USA, I am living in India, in Delhi,
We're,
but we
we're
all
both
we
people.
both have the eyes, two eyes, right? We both
Yeah.
have the one nose, right? So same thing I'm saying. Okay, so in pairs. Acha,
Yeah.
can you tell me any one more difference? I mean one more similarity. Any guesses?
We both have one mouth.
No, not about me. About the gene and chromosome.
Oh, um,
Whenever they form the gamete, so only half of the character is going in the gamete. Like we
oh
have
yeah,
46 chromosome, so in gamete
yeah,
only 23 is going meiosis.
yeah.
And same thing whenever we conduct a cross, only one is going in the gamete, capital T.
Mm-hmm.
So it means it has a similarity or not.
Yes, it does.
Can we
That's
say
right.
that during the gamete formation only one member of each pair enter into the gamete?
Mm-hmm.
So in gamete formation, whether it is of chromosome or gene, only half is going into the gamete. Okay, so we can say only one member of each pair enter into the gamete, enters into gamete, right?
Mm-hmm.
And both of them are independently separating, yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Like they are depending on something, or they are independently separating? Yes.
Hmm.
Sorry. Yes, so you have to remember members of like these chromosomes and these allele, they are independently separating. Independently means because they are giving the variation now. I told you, when will you get the variation? You will get the variation when they will show the law of independent assortment, right?
Yeah. Bless you.
I'm really sorry. I guess I'm
Bless you.
sick.
You okay?
Yeah, maybe I'm having new strain of corona.
No, don't say that.
Okay, okay. I'm just kidding. Okay, so members of each pair of chromosomes, so they segregate independently. Okay,
Okay.
so they have the similarities. Okay, so chromosomal theory of inheritance was given by how many, like by which scientist, can you tell me?
Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri.
So we usually call them Sutton and Boveri. Say Sutton
Okay.
and Boveri in 1902.
Sutton Boveri 1902.
So they gave what they said, so chromosomes and the allele have similarity or they have difference.
Chromosomes and genes have similarities.
Can you tell me what are the similarities?
Both genes and chromosomes occur in pairs. Gametes form in only one pair and each enter in cell.
Hmm.
Or no, gamete formation. Only one member of each pair enters in a gamete,
Okay, okay,
and the
okay,
member of each pair segregate independently to generate make variation.
okay. So, and I also told you like how they usually mixed up to give the variation, right?
I yeah, I just said that. Yeah,
Okay, so now I am showing you a video, and this video help in how the chromosomal theory of inheritance actually work out. Okay, so just give me 1 second. I guess you already know all this thing, but still, just give me 1 minute. It is just the animated video. Okay,
yeah,
can you see that?
yes,
Okay.
Two scientists named Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri came up with the chromosome theory of inheritance. With this in mind, terms like genetic and hereditary information became more and more popular as scientists theorized them to exist in genes located on chromosomes. As we pulled into the 1950s, experiments and research had given clear evidence that DNA, which formed into chromosomes, was indeed the hereditary material. The race was on to discover more and more DNA. One of the greatest scientific discoveries in biology is credited to James Watson and Francis Crick, who found that DNA is a double-stranded helix. As we look closer into DNA, we'll find that there are exactly 4 different types of building blocks connected in linear fashion. We have given each of these building blocks abbreviations: A, T, C, and G. The sequence of these letters make a huge difference in what the organism's genetic information results in. The 2 strands of the double helix are joined by specific connections that occur only between A, which is always paired to T, and C, which always pairs with G. These connections are how DNA is copied and preserved. So what's the process of transmitting information? Scientists refer to the term central dogma, which simply explains that DNA codes for RNA and RNA codes for proteins. Now, RNA is short for ribonucleic acid, and they carry out specialized functions that are essential for proper functioning cells. And proteins are crucial for the existence of cells promoting chemical reactions and sustaining life. The understanding of DNA helped explain how one cell can pass genetic information to another cell. As you can imagine, this DNA is incredibly complex when we are talking about humans. Our bodies do a really good job at copying DNA from one cell to the next. But can you imagine what would happen if a fragment of DNA copy were to be one off? A trickle-down effect would end up with an altered, unexpected result. For example, just imagine not having that one particular protein that plays a key role in building the structures to provide organisms with energy. Differences in DNA copies may result in differences in bird beak sizes and even giraffe neck lengths. It may also increase or even decrease fitness and survivability. Not all DNA mishaps always end up bad, nor are all of them particularly good. All we know for sure is that evolution exists thanks to these variations.
Yes, are you hearing my voice? Hello? Hello,
yeah,
Vishnu.
yes,
Okay, so did you see that?
yeah.
So I guess you got the basic idea of
Mm-hmm.
the chromosomal theory, and I have already explained you, right, the basic things about the DNA and the okay. So these are the similarities, right? And okay, so in the meiosis, just tell me whenever the chromosome is going to enter and they are showing the variation. So in the meiosis one or one meiosis, two meiosis, or both are there?
Both.
Okay, but which is the one where the chromosome number reduces to half?
Second.
Second.
Oh wait,
But
no, that's the one that like
I told you meiosis two is just like the mitosis.
So meiosis one divides
Yeah,
them, and then meiosis two
yeah,
like
yeah. Okay. In the meiosis one, where does this take place? The exchanging of material, recombination, in which
give me
phase?
g- uh don't tell me. I know it. I just don't tell me. I got this. I know it. Okay.
Okay,
Meiosis
take it.
lactatine. No.
What is the main phase?
P1.
Yes, prophase one, right?
P1. Yeah.
Because in the prophase one, there are five substages: lactotain, zygotin, pachytine,
Pacatine.
diplotin,
Pacatine.
digonicin.
Pacatine.
So,
Pacatine.
lactotin, zygotin, pachytine, where the main recombination take place, right? And they,
Pacatine.
because of this, a gamete, a sperm has both the character, dad and like grandfather, grandmother, right? That's why
Mhm.
baby is showing all these characters. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Got it, my point?
Yes. I got
Okay.
it.
So this is how they show the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Now we are coming to the sex determination. Okay, just tell me, in the human being, the baby would be male or female. It depends on what? It depends on what?
I don't know. Temperature.
No, 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 no.
Oh, X and Y
Okay, we
chromosome.
have we have total. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You are right now. So we
Oh,
have total
I thought you
23.
meant how does a baby become boy or girl?
Okay, okay. 23 pair of chromosome we have total, right? So
Yeah.
either that person is male or female. So 22 chromosome remains the same. 22 pairs are ditto same. Okay, why?
Mm-hmm.
Because we have eyes, male, female, nose, lips, hair, all these things they are similar. So 23 pair chromosome are completely same. But whatever the difference is, so it is on the 23rd chromosome,
Mm-hmm.
23rd number chromosome. So if I talk about, so we, because the male if I talk about, so it has XY, and the female if I talk about, she has XX. Okay.
Right.
So when if I talk about the human being, so in the human being, you know it very well, actually the father is actually deciding baby would be male or female.
Yeah.
So there's a father and mother.
So there's a fifty
So
percent chance you get either a
yeah,
boy or girl.
so father can release the sperm, it can be of X or it can be of Y,
Yeah.
and mother can have, it can be of X and it can be of X, because all time it is same. Mother
Mm-hmm.
will give the same type of ova. So if the father sperm of X combined with this, so it would be female, it would be girl child.
It's 1-to-1 ratio.
Hmm. So can we say, so it means who is deciding the baby would be male or female?
The father.
Yes, because father has the different chromosome. Mother is always giving the X now.
Father has variation.
Yes. Okay. So that's why actually not variation, you can say, they have he has different chromosomes. So actually his
Mm.
which chrome, because only one sperm is required. So if the
Mm-hmm.
sperm has X, then the child would be female. If that sperm has Y, then the child would be male. Got it?
Mm. Yeah.
So it is the sex determination. Actually, many insect was seen. Actually, very cytological observation was done on the insect, and his name was the H. Hanking. H. Hanking. So this scientist H. Hanking actually saw many things, and he saw there is some chromosome which is look like a X chromosome. So he could trace a specific nuclear character in the spermatogenesis of few insect, and finally he saw that some sperm have the X and some sperm doesn't have that X. So finally later he says that like there is a X body, because male really like if I talk about XO means what? Suppose if a male is not XY, it is a XO. XO means if 50% of the sperm would have X chromosome, and just zero means nothing. Zero means nothing. 50% of the sperm has nothing. So actually, I'm going to show you what I'm saying. So H
Hundred
Hanking.
percent. It's gonna be a female.
Actually, yeah, yeah. One second, one second. I'm just going to tell you where will you see that. So actually, some insect, because he was observing the insect. So in the insect, we have exotype. Exotype means, if I talk about the suppose if there is a male,
Time.
if there is a
Exotime?
female. Exotype, male
Oh,
and
okay.
female. So female has the
XX.
XX, male has the XO.
XO.
So if a male is providing you the male is giving the sperm, it can have X and it can have 0, nothing. And female
Hmm.
always give the X and X. So if this is going to combine, then it would be male or female?
Male. Female. Female.
It would be male female.
Female.
But if it is X and O,
Nothing.
are nothing? Matlab baby is nothing.
Male. Male. Male.
Male. This is the male character, na? XO. So baby would
Wait. So
also be male,
there's
na?
no sperm. There's no sperm going into the female. What? How does that work?
No, 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 no. O means it is like there is no chromosome here. Actually, there is no identification on the chromosome. No identification. So
So there's
male,
no identification, and
yes, it
it's
has a
male.
chromosome, but there is it has not, no identification. That's why we are giving this 0. Okay, so actually male has exotype, so if the X is going in the sperm, some identification, it would be female. But if the chromosome which is going 0, okay, so we can say that when the ovum is fertilized by the sperm having the X chromosome, that the zygote will be female. But when the ovum is fertilized by the sperm having no X chromosome, 0 means no X chromosome, then it would be, then it would be what? Male. Are you
Male.
getting? So if I say when an ovum always have XX. So when it is fertilized by what? X chromosome.
XO. Oh, X. Yeah.
So
It's a
it would be
female.
female, right? But when this ovum is fertilized by
It's male.
no X chromosome, then no X
Male.
chromosome means 0.
Male.
Then
Oh,
it would be.
yeah.
So in the insect, which so who is deciding?
Male.
Male, same. And in the human being,
Male.
yes, in the human being we have, and not only human being, we have other insect also. We have will start going to study. It is a Drosophila. The same thing happening in the Drosophila also, right? Drosophila,
Wait.
which is an insect.
Wait. What's the common name for Drosophila?
Actually, it's a fruit fly. Fruit fly.
Oh.
Fruit fly. Okay. So fruit fly name is the biological name is Drosophila melanogaster. Say it. Drosophila melanogaster.
Drosophila melanogaster. Well, how do you come
Melano.
up with scientific name?
Okay. Actually, yes, because of so many protocols and like it is decided by so many. There is a complete organization for that. Okay,
Oh, really? What's it
so
called?
botanical nomenclature, zoological nomenclature. So plant and animals name are given by those. Okay, which is universally accepted. So Drosophila melanogaster, you have to remember.
Have you heard of like the scientific name Ardea herodias?
What? What you said?
Ardea, Ardea,
ARDA.
Ardea, Herodias.
HEA.
No, 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 okay. Ardea,
ARDEA. H
Herodias.
E R O. What is that?
Okay, no, no, it's no, it's two words. Here, I'll put it in chat.
I don't know about that. Okay, you can use the chat box for that.
This, yeah,
Okay.
that.
Ardea herodias. Okay. Actually, there are so many organisms. I don't know what is the
Hmm.
name of this Ardea herodias. What is that actually? Do you
I
know?
think it's a great blue heron.
Grateful hand.
Great blue heron.
Oh, okay. I don't know about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
Really
now
into
we are
yeah. I don't know why I asked you that.
okay.
I know.
Now we are coming to the birds. Okay. So there are so many billions of species are there. So we
That's my
can't
favorite. Oh
remember
yeah,
for.
I Ardeo is a bird. So
Okay. Okay. So now if I talk about the bird, so actually in the bird, male is not deciding. Actually in the bird, female is deciding. So
Yeah.
if we have the word, so actually males have the chromosome ZZ and the females have the chromosomes ZW.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course male is releasing Z and Z and female is releasing Z and W. So now of course you know it very well, if Z and Z they are going to get combined, so you will get ZZ here and you will get ZW, right? And if this is going to combine like this, so it is again ZZ and it is a ZW. So Z and Z, it would be male or female? Female, right? Oh, sorry, sorry,
That
sorry, 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 sorry,
male.
sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You didn't know, didn't identify. I'm the only one who said that. So
I
Z
said
Z it
male.
is okay.
I said
Male,
male.
okay. So it's a male, male, because in this, who is deciding?
Female.
Female and female bird. Okay. So in the birds, which type of sex determination is there?
Female.
No, ZW type.
Oh, okay.
This you have to remember. In the birds, it is a
ZW.
ZW type. Yes. In the human being, it is XY, and in the insect, it is XO type. Right? Who is deciding that become the type?
Yes.
Okay. So it is the sex determination in all these three. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you should know one thing. Mendel gave his postulate after working on the Pisum sativum P, because
Mm-hmm.
P lifespan is very less and we can see so many variation in that, because so many variety were available and we can conduct self cross and cross breeding very easily.
How do you
So
cross in real life?
yeah, 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 because of the seeds, because of the
How? How?
we will see in the reproduction part, we have the like pollen grain, we have the stigma, so and this will become the fruit. So with that portion we are going to get the seed. If you put into the seed into soil, you will get the new plant. We will see all these thing in the reproduction part. Okay, in
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
reproduction part we will see how reproduction is going to happen. Okay, so now just tell me, yes, I was saying about the new thing, and his name was Thomas Hunt Morgan, Th Morgan, you can say. So Thomas Hunt Morgan was against the Mendel. Why? I
Mm.
will tell you. So actually okay, just tell me, Mendel took what for his experiment? Mendel,
Peapod.
yes, P, Pisum sativum, right? But he
Pipe
took
synthesizer.
but Thomas and Morgan, Th Morgan took the fruit fly Drosophila melanogaster. I told you,
Yeah.
fruit
Yeah.
fly. So Th Morgan took
XO and
Drosophila.
XX.
Yeah, so I'm telling you Drosophila melanogaster. Okay, so why did he selected the Drosophila melanogaster? Why? Because these insect can be grown in the laboratory condition in the
Mm-hmm.
nutrient medium, and
Mm-hmm.
these fly complete their life cycle in the 2 weeks, so we can see their offspring so easily. How many offsprings are coming and what are the varieties? Okay, so and after in a single mating, they give birth to so many flies, so we can see how the variation and how the inheritance is coming if they are giving
Mm-hmm.
very large progenies, right, in a single mating. And male and female Drosophila are easily distinguishable. You can easily see this is male and this is female, so it will
How?
definitely help you. Are because of the character difference, wings
Oh,
difference.
yeah, yeah. I just want to say what it's okay.
Okay, so
I've
okay,
never seen a fruit fly before.
okay, I will show you. If I
Yeah.
if I tell you what is the, no, I am asking you, can you tell me why he selected the Drosophila melanogaster?
Because it's easy to distinguish from male to female, and it's good in laboratory conditions too.
Okay, and what are the others? Can they give large flies progeny, large fly
Oh
or
wait, no,
offspring?
there's a lot of variation too.
Yes, and they complete their life cycle in a very long time and in just two
Short
weeks.
time,
So
short
short
time.
time. So if they are completing their life in a short time, so what type of advantage you are getting? It means you don't
Advantage.
have to wait. Okay,
Oh, okay.
you don't have to wait for their offspring, na? Like what are
Yeah.
the, because you want to see how many are pink, how many are green, how many are what. So you can easily, you don't have to wait for your result. Okay, so that's
Hmm.
why he selected the Drosophila. Okay, so now, okay, I if I'm asking you already, One thing. Mendel conducted dihybrid cross, so his ratio was 9:3:3:1.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the new character 3 3, and these are the parental.
Mm-hmm.
So we did 6 upon 16 into 100. So recombinant percentage was how much?
37%.
So it means 30%, 37% are the chances that the new character is going to come.
Yeah.
So he conducted a cross. So he took yellow bodied, yellow body, white eye, yellow body, and white eye female. Okay. And he conducted a cross with the brown body, and the red eye, brown body, and the red eye male. So when he conducted the cross, okay, in the first generation, in the second generation, you don't have to show the result. Just after one generation and the second generation, do you know what he just saw? So he just saw the percentage. 98.7% are parental,
Oh, no
and
variation.
and 1.3% is only recombinants. So
No
just tell me.
variation
So it means it is supporting the Mendel, or it is against the Mendel.
against.
So it will so he will attack the Mendel or not?
I mean, I hope he doesn't. Isn't he dead? But attack.
Attack means not that attack. I mean he will say Mendel was wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So it means he, because if Mendel was right, so here it should be around 37, should be around.
Yeah.
But 1.3 is very very less recombinant.
Yeah.
Mendel says that whenever you are conducting dihybrid cross, so 37% would be recombinant, or around 37%, like 30 to 40.
38.
But
Yeah.
it is 1.3 is very very less, very very less. So now he claimed that Mendel was wrong. So Mendel says that I was completely right because I performed the experiment. You are performing experiment on some other organism and you are getting the other result. So
You
maybe
can't compare apples and oranges.
maybe some different phenomena is taking place, but my concept are completely right according to me, because whatever I conducted is the it is the reality. So you have to find out what's wrong with your experiment. I'm not, whatever you are going to research, I'm not responsible for that. Suppose if I say in Delhi, uh, pollution is very high. Okay.
Really?
But
Still?
yeah, pollution is very high. Pollution
Well,
is,
after COVID, didn't it go down?
no, pollution is high. Okay. And but yeah, definitely, but in the South India, pollution is not that much high. So will you
No.
blame,
Oh, yeah, yeah, you're right.
will you claim like, no, you are wrong, pollution is not there?
No, I
No,
wouldn't say that. I'm
because
not
in
far
your
from you.
country the situation is different, in my country situation is different. So you can't
Yes.
blame each other, na?
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Same thing. So it means finally Thomas Hunt Morgan, TH Morgan realized that there is something else. He saw that maybe Mendel was wrong, maybe Mendel was right, but there is something is happening here. Okay, so for just surety, he conducted the other cross. Just for the surety, okay. So he conducted second cross. So he took now white body female, and with a very short wing. You can say wings are very short. So you can say miniature wing. Miniature wing means short wings. Okay.
Yeah.
Miniature wings. And cross किसके साथ करवाया? I mean we are conducting the cross with the you can say it is the female.
Yeah.
If I take the male, so it is a yellow body and the normal wing. Yellow body
Yeah.
and the normal. So it is a dihybrid cross or a monohybrid? Tell me.
Monohybrid. No, dihybrid.
Two character together I am taking. So die.
I said dihybrid.
Okay.
Okay.
So he conducted first cross and then second generation. You don't have to show here. Okay, so now he found the result 62.8% are the parental. He found the
30.
result, and 37.2 are the recombinant.
Perfect.
So,
Yeah, that's
so,
good.
so his second experiment is supporting the Mendel or opposing the Mendel again.
Supporting Mendel.
So now just tell me, if you conducted two cross and out of these two, one is supporting Mendel, so can Mendel be wrong?
No.
So it means Mendel was right, but so he was thinking now, what's wrong with my first experiment? What's wrong with this experiment? Mendel was right because he also got the same result. So he says that yes, Mendel is right, but I'm very curious that what happened in my first experiment. I am just figuring it out. Okay, so he's trying to find out what could be the reason. Can you tell me what could be the reason why parental
Different
are
different species, I guess.
different species? What does that mean?
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean? What is happening actually? Okay,
What?
I'm telling you. In his first experiment, parental were high or the recombinant were high.
In the first one, parental were high.
We have to find the reason for same. Okay, just tell me. If this is capital T, if this is small t, or you can say if this is a small t and this is a small t. So these alleles are completely independent to combine with each other, yes or no?
Yes, yes, yes.
And they are going to give the new character. But suppose
Wait, wait,
if
wait, 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 wait. Okay, okay, okay. Is the second allele? Okay, never mind. You were right.
wait a second, Vishnu.
Okay.
Suppose if this is the chromosome
Mm-hmm.
and this is also the chromosome. Okay, so you have to see actually what usually happens if this is the second chromosome, this is the male and this is the female. Suppose if I say this is the allele A, suppose this is the allele B. Okay,
Hmm.
this is the allele C and this is the allele D. Okay, because
Yes.
alleles are present in the chromosome, I told you.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, we're good. I
Okay,
got that.
so when the A is going to combine with C and when the A is going to combine with D, so it is going to give you the result AC or AD. Same
Yes.
thing, B can combine with C
BCBD.
and yes, BCBD. But suppose so it means you are going to get the recombinant. But suppose if
ABCD.
suppose if this A is becoming very closer. So if B is coming very closer, and
ABC.
so if B is
ABD.
coming very closer, so it means now these two become the linked. They
ABC.
are
ABD.
no. They become linked. Now they are not going to combine with the other. They are
Oh,
attached together. So they are going in the offspring together. It is not combining with C and D. It means, are they showing law of independent assortment?
no.
No, they are not independent now. They are going to attach together. Okay, I'm giving you an example.
Wait, does that mean that
Suppose, suppose,
they.
suppose you have one
Okay, go
friend,
ahead.
okay? But that one friend is not a very best friend. It is just the casual friend, okay? Your casual friend. So if you have a one casual friend, so that casual friend will restrict you to make new friends.
No.
No, so you can make no more and more new friends, right? Because he was your casual friend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but suppose if one friend is becoming very close to you, very
Mm-hmm.
close to you. So if he's become very close to you, so now can you make another friend who is very close to you? Who like can you make another friend very
Yeah.
close? No. If
Why
one friend,
not?
no, because possessiveness is also there. Okay,
Then
I'm
it's
just
not a friend.
okay. Can I
Then it
take?
becomes a
Can I?
wife.
Can I take? Okay. Oh, let's take one other example. Okay, I didn't want to take that. Okay, suppose if you have a female friend. Okay,
Mm.
okay. But I didn't want to take that example. But okay, fine. Just for the understanding the topic. Suppose if you have a female friend and that female friend is very close to you.
Yes.
She is thinking about you only for the future, okay?
Okay,
Like, I
okay, okay.
want to
Yeah.
spend.
Skip.
Don't,
Fast
yeah.
forward.
Okay, 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 don't think too much, okay? So now, so just tell me, if she is very close to you, so
Yes.
now can you think of, oh yeah, you can think, but if you are thinking about the other, so she can accept that easily?
Oh no, no.
No, so it means now you are not free to make no more new friends.
More new female friends. Yeah.
So it means you are not allowed. Am I right?
Yeah.
According to India,
Yes.
especially, Indian women are very, like, very
Okay, okay.
strict
Yeah,
in this.
I understand. Yes.
Okay, so same thing. If this A has a very much connection with this B because it's coming closer. See, if that female friend is not so close to you, only just friend.
Yes.
So now can you make
Yes.
other friends?
Yes.
Of course, because you are showing now law of independent assortment. But now, if
Yes.
that female is coming very close to you,
Law
very
of
close to you,
restriction.
now can you do the law of independent assortment?
Nine. No.
No. So it means because she is becoming so close to you. So now you are not allowed. So same thing is happening with this link. So that is the main reason, like it will directly enter into the offspring. So that's why it will show only the parental only. Got it?
Yeah.
So why it is showing more parental and why it is showing very less recombinant? Because of the phenomena linkage. And what is the meaning of linkage? Can we say when the two allele are coming very close on the same chromosome, then they become linked and they
Yeah.
are not showing the law of independent assortment?
No.
So please note it down. So what is the
I
result? So it means, just tell me. So this Thomas and Morgan found a new topic, new theory. Like this thing also happens, okay? Suppose if in your family, like you have an uncle or you have an auntie, or suppose, okay, and their child is completely mostly look like the father and mother,
okay.
mostly every, there is no variation. So what could be the reason for that? Can we
This
say
law.
because of the very less law of independent assortment?
Yeah.
Okay, completely look like here's is like father, body is like completely mother, so suppose. So you can say
Uh-huh.
because of the linkage. So please write down what is the linkage. So when the two genes, when the two
When
genes
two genes.
lie very close to each
Mm-hmm.
other, lie very close to each other on same chromosome,
And prevent bonding with
uh,
other
when very close
gametes.
to each other, and they don't show, and they don't
Don't.
show law of independent assortment, and they don't show law of independent assortment. This is called linkage. This is called linkage. And this linkage will result into more parental or recombinant.
Parental.
Yes, because they will not show the variation. So this linkage will result into the parental one. Got it, everybody?
Everybody, yes.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Vishnu. Okay, okay. So any doubt, Vishnu?
Nope, I got it. I'm good.
Okay, so if I ask you, sometime this question was asked in the NEET examination. Uh, T.H. Morgan conducted how many cross?
Two.
Okay, and which cross is supporting the Mendel?
The second one.
Okay, so first cross was showing what? Which phenomena?
The linkage phenomena.
And what is the linkage?
Linkage is when two genes lie so close together that they don't show the law of independent assortment.
Okay, okay. And so how much percentage recombinant you will get? Zero
One
or something very small?
like one.
1.3, I guess.
Okay,
Got it?
okay, 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 fine.
Okay.
1.3.
Okay. So yes, this is about the TH Thomas and Morgan experiment. Okay. Okay,
Uh-huh.
Thomas and Morgan selected which organism for the experiment?
Fruit fly.
Okay, so was it animal or plant?
Animal.
And Mendel selected plant or animal?
Plant. Pisum sativum.
Okay, good. Okay, so now we are coming to the next topic. It is about the, okay, have you ever seen the Spider-Man movie?
Hell yeah.
So Spider-Man would like I guess you have seen that scene
He got bit by radioactive
when he
spiders.
was in the sleep and there is a dream and spider basically bite him, right? And some DNA is
No,
getting changed.
that's not how it works. Okay,
Okay.
so he
So
got on a field
mutation means
trip.
what? Whenever there is
Mhm.
a change in the DNA.
Yeah,
Whenever there is a random change in the DNA, right?
unnatural, right?
Yeah, definitely. So if I talk about so how can you change your DNA?
I can't.
You can't, but how can your DNA can get changed? How can your DNA?
Gamma rays, I don't know. X rays.
Yeah, definitely, very good. So mutation means it's a random change in the DNA. Okay, actually,
Yeah,
mutation means simple, like variation is good for our body, right? Variation,
yeah,
but variation take a very like long time,
yeah.
slow changes. But that
It's
slow change,
gradual.
but if it is becoming a very fast change for a very short time, then it become mutation, and which is not good. Okay, slow change is good, but fast gradual change it is not good. So mutation can be changed by if you suppose if you change the gene, so of course it will change the DNA also.
Mhm.
See, you know, na chromosome, then DNA, and then gene, right? So if you change the chromosome or if you change the gene, so automatically it is changing the DNA, yes or no?
Mhm.
Are you getting or not?
I am.
Okay, so it means mutation can be of gene mutation and it can be of chromosomal mutation.
Hmm.
If you are changing the gene, of course DNA is getting changed. If you are changing the chromosome, you are going to get the gene. Okay, so in the gene there is a complete thing, like suppose there is a chain of genes, 1 2 3 4. So if you are changing only one gene, so this is known as the point mutation. So point mutation means you are changing only one position, right? But suppose if you
Uh-huh.
have changed this and this, and if you have this coming is it is coming here, it is going there, so it should be a point or it should be a complete frame shift.
Frame shift.
Yes, it's a frame shift mutation. So frame shift, so just tell me which mutation is higher, point or frame shift?
Point.
Huh? Point is
Wait,
point mutation is only a change of one point, and
wait. What
frame
do you
shift,
mean, like higher?
yeah, higher means more change.
Oh, frame shift.
Yeah, suppose it's completely a one chain. If you change only at this position,
Oh,
so this is point mutation. But if there are so many, if you are change this and this and this, so just tell me where the change is higher.
frame shift.
Yeah, frame shift, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now in the chromosomal mutation, so it can be like you can change the structure of chromosome, right? So it can be also a mutation, structural variation or structural disruption. And you can do the change in number. You can change the number of chromosome. I have total 46, but suppose by chance if I have 45, if I have 44, so it is also a mutation, right?
Hmm.
So you can change my structure and you can change my number also by various things. So of course both will come under the chromosomal mutation, right? Suppose if I have total how many chromosome, 46, right? So
Hmm.
if you are increasing or decreasing the chromosome number by one only, one. Suppose either I have 45 or we have 40 or I have 47. So this comes under the aneuploidy. Aneuploidy means only difference by one. How many chromosome you have in a one cell?
Wait, what? It's 46.
46. So if you reduce it by one or if you increase it by one, so it is known as aneuploidy. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And these
Yeah.
46 chromosome are present in a pairs, na 23 pairs. So it means
Yeah.
if it is coming extra, so it means it's one character at the one set, it should become the three, right? Not two.
Hmm.
So if you want to make 47 chromosomes, so you have to give one extra copy to any one of pair. So it
Yeah.
become trisomy. Trisomy means suppose if I am saying at the 21st chromosome, I have two chromosome, right? So if one chromosome is becoming extra, so now it is becoming trisomy or not? One extra chromosome is coming.
Yeah.
It is trisomy. So it is a difference of one or two or three.
One.
One. So that's why it is aneuploidy. But you can only increase or you can decrease also.
Decrease.
So if you have like initially it like to be
Unisomy.
unisomy or can we say monosomy?
Yeah.
Monosomy. My name is Sagar Goswami. So Goswami has nothing. Okay. So trisomy and monosomy you have to remember. Okay. So
Mhm.
yes, I was teaching this topic and somebody said, "Oh, trisomy, monosomy, and sir, your name is Sagar Goswami." मैंने कहा, "So what?" And people are laughing. Eh. मैंने कहा, "What is the reason? Why are you laughing?" Okay, because Sagar Goswami is also a kind of disease. मैंने कहा, "Very good. Now shut up. I will tell you
That's
later."
kind of mean.
Yeah, meme. Actually, meme is like a right nowadays.
I
It's
said
like,
mean, like
oh
mean.
me. Oh, okay, okay, meme. Oh, my bad. Now it become a meme. Okay, okay. So actually, memes are nowadays are so like on the
I love memes.
social
I love
media.
memes.
Okay, so it's
Reddit. Oh my, I love Reddit.
like people are preferring meme instead of watching movies and cartoons nowadays because memes give you a good laughter. I don't know
They
why.
do. They do. They
Yeah,
do.
and
It's it,
Indians are expert in that actually. Indians
it's a
are
Gen Z thing. It's a
Indians
Gen Z
are
thing.
yeah. So Indians are I think like here in my institute, okay, where I teach, students make lot of meme on me also. On me. They
On
have clicked my
you.
picture. Yeah. And in these memes, they use my dialogues in that
What do you
memes.
What do you say? Wait.
Actually, that dialogues in the usually in Hindi. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay. I
you
wouldn't
will
understand.
okay. Okay,
Translate one of them.
so polyploidy. Okay, I'm coming to topic. Polyploidy means
Okay.
if there is an extra copy. Suppose if it is a 21st chromosome, there
Oh
are five chromosome. If there is a multiple copy, suppose you have 50 chromosome, 55 chromosome. So it is a so many. So it is known as polyploidy.
shit.
Okay,
Polyploidy.
got it? Any
Yeah.
doubt in this? So this is the numerical variation. So is this clear how so mutation can only take place by one thing or it depends on so many things?
So many things.
Yes, it can be point, it can be frame shift, it can be structural chromosome, it can be numerical variation in the chromosome. So there are so many factors on which mutation depends. Okay. So what is a
Yeah.
mutation if I ask you, Vishnu?
The change of DNA. Random change of DNA.
Yes, random changes. So it takes a lot of time or it is taking very less time and there's a larger change.
It takes a short amount of time, but there's larger change.
Yes, and it is so most of the time it is good or most of the time it is bad. Don't think it's
Bad.
good because when you become X-Men or you become Spider-Man. No. That is movie
I
character.
said bad.
Yeah, it's bad, very good. But in India, people say that no, sir, it's good. I want to become a Spider-Man. So mutation is good because they call them mutant. That is movie. Don't think in reality. Because in reality you will get a tumor. You will get cancer. It is because of mutation. Okay? Oh,
Hmm.
okay. So, okay. So we are covering up today. Okay. So these topics. Okay. Okay. One more thing. Suppose. Have you ever heard about the Down syndrome?
Yes, I have.
So in the Down syndrome, actually, there is a extra copy of 21st chromosome.
Yeah.
So can you tell me it is coming in the gene mutation or chromosomal mutation?
Chromosomal.
And within the chromosome, it is a structural variation or numerical variation?
Numerical variation.
Okay, so it is a aneuploidy or polyploidy?
Polyploidy.
Eh? Polyploidy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a
Only one copy. 21st chromosome already has two. Only one copy is coming. So it is polyploidy.
yeah.
I told you whenever there is a difference of one, it is always aneuploidy.
One Oh, okay. I thought it was okay, never mind.
1 point is
I
aneuploidy.
thought there was two
And no,
21st.
no, no. And it's a extra. So it is a trisomy or monosomy.
Oh, okay. Damn,
Trisomy.
one. Okay, I have a friend who has Down syndrome. That's
Oh,
like,
two chromosomes are already there in a pair. So if
uh,
one extra is coming from somewhere, so it is a trisomy, na?
yeah.
Suppose if it has 10, then you will say it is a polyploidy. Got
Okay,
it
people
now?
can't die. People won't die like that.
Not die, but it has a like mental retardation, furrowed tongue, like they have some different eyes and very large hand. Okay,
How about okay? Have you heard of the term heterochromia?
hydrochromatin.
No, like okay, so like when your eyes are different colors, is that a genetic mutation too?
It is because of the pigments.
Okay.
Okay,
Well, what are the pigments that make up the eye color called?
actually we have the cones and the rods,
Yeah, yeah.
but if they have some different pigments because rhodopsin, iodopsin we have. So this way will decide the ice killer too. Okay. Okay,
Genetics,
so we are,
obviously. Yeah.
yeah, genetic, yes, exactly. So we are just covering it here today, okay? Rest of the topic we will discuss in our next class, and we will cover the principles of genetics in the next class. Okay,
Okay.
so and
Bye.
then we will start the molecular basis, DNA structure, and all these. Okay, so bye bye, take care. See you in for the
Bye.
next class.
Bye.
Oh, one thing. Okay.